Right, that is all of the pillars now concreted. They just need to dry properly. But if your timing is correct, we'll be all good.
Excellent.
Even if it's off a little bit, it should be fine by the time stuff's really wailing on it much.
Yeah.
I've just got cement for repair as well.
I have made all of the spikes.
Ah, excellent. Well, actually, that's all of our stuff for now, so... I think that's all of our iron. I'm smelting down some of our old crap to make iron. Then obviously make sure you leave some time as well to ensure that you're all fully fed and ammoed and everything prior to combat. Yeah, how are you coming along with your task?
I haven't got very far.
Ready?
Yeah.
Right. Hold on, we'll swap over, because I can do that much better because I got the whole -69er thing. If you scooch out of the way, I'm going to give you... Here's some wood, and here is a B&Q hammer. Will you use those to finish building the roof? I need the shovel. I need the pickaxe. Pickaxe.
Ah! Pickaxe. You want the
Nope.
level 6 stone shovel?
No, thank you. I have my own. Go. Because yeah, I can get through this bloody fast, probably faster than you. If you want to lay your spikes around the place as well, feel free. Yeah, the roof should be all built. Just upgrade the pillars to regular wood, so they're not like tree wood, and then build the roof. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah, I've not been thinking of much rhyme and reason to the spikes other than probably put a ring of spikes around the base of each pillar. But it
I've
can...
only got 14.
Still. That's probably the best place to place them.
Yeah.
Because that's where we want to slow them down and make them more targetable as well. And then, yeah, the main thing is also to make sure you're fed, watered, and prepared for the battle, so... Ammo, antibiotics, especially bandages, first aid, all that shit.
Yep. I'm gonna go and get the airdrop as well.
Is it close enough?
Always worth it.
Is it, though? Oh, it's actually... Yeah, it's not that far.
I have a bike, for the love of Christ.
True. And there'll be a motorbike for you next time.
Ooh.
Not a motorbike, but a mini bike.
I'm doing it to the first layer of wood.
Yeah, that's fine. They just need to be not frames. I can't imagine vultures can actually do much damage.
If you don't do something about them, eventually they will, but...
Yeah, but over the course of one horde, we can repair it on the fly. Frankly, we can upgrade it if we've got the time today, but getting it all not in frames is more priority.
Yeah.
I'm making good progress here, so you can go get the airdrop if you want. So I'm probably 2/3 of the way along to the trench now. I'm just gonna go up and make some more spikes. You still at the base?
Yep.
Will you take the spikes that are out of the workbench and lay them as well on your way out? Because obviously the workbench is essentially an additional person when it comes to the time needed to make things. Hence why it's also producing a lot of cobblestone rocks.
Almost done on the wood frame.
The concrete's basically all set anyway today.
Not.
Yes, I can hear you up
In
there.
real life, it gets solid in about 8 hours, but
Yeah.
you can't walk on it. It's
Yeah,
not.
I mean, you also probably shouldn't be pouring it into pillars that are already structural, frankly.
Yeah.
Did you place your spikes? Ah, yes, you did, didn't you? Around the base of the pillars?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay, good.
And you said the spikes are in the workbench?
Yes, and there's
Yes.
obviously also the ones you've been making.
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I'm supposed to be doing.
Airdrop, you said you were doing?
Yes, I am. And playing the spikes.
This isn't a criticism. You've got my B&Q hammer, haven't you?
Yes.
Excellent.
Playing spikes is a nightmare.
Yeah, I feel like it's so easy to accidentally walk into them.
For me, I'm not doing well laying them. Not like where I intend to lay them. I'm like, I line it all up, I get it in the right spot, and then it's like, it randomly jumps.
Yeah, it can be a bit sensitive, I'll give you that.
Alright, that's them. I've laid everything I can,
Thank you.
and now I'm to get the airdrop.
Like, even though I know I've got loads of time, I always get a bit panicky on the final day where I'm like, oh god, we've not got enough time to do everything. But I think that's just because there's always more we can do.
Yeah.
So part of me is like, it would have been really nice to steal up the bases of that. It's like, yeah, but also it's having that full ring of concrete around a steel one is a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
And the fact is they'd have to take out that entire 9 base level to actually structurally affect the base, which I just don't think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Given that we've got a solid shot on them the entire time they'll be doing it, really.
Yeah, if we make any more spikes, there are a few that it would be good to
Protect a bit more.
In between the pillars, there's a lot of space where they can run in and be out of our shots.
Yeah, but they also can't damage the base there.
Yeah.
That's kind of been a lot of my guiding logic, is that, yeah, I'm only putting spikes at the foot of things where either they can become trapped or can actually just be constantly dealing us damage.
Yeah. Like, I consider myself a very, I'm going to say timid, but what I mean is quite lazy cyclist. Like, I don't give it some good welly.
You denied that last night, but yes. So
I'm a
you
gentle
were a very confident
cyclist.
I was like, yeah, you are.
See, I'm confident, but I'm a gentle cyclist. I'm there to get to A to B, not to do anything snazzy. But, like, the leisurely shit and lack of pace that this fucking thing does, it's ridiculous. Airdrop was basically food.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
That has been a weird, persistent thorn in our side.
As I'm here, I'll shank up this woman. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Spike or zombie?
Neither. Accidental firing of rifle.
Oh.
Yeah, last time we had a lot of zombies up on our little plateau because they came up the back.
Yeah.
I feel like... I don't want to say that isn't an option anymore, but certainly, while before there was that entire face that they could basically jeb their way up, now, no. Now, there might be a few bits on each edge where they can get up to the plateau, but beyond that, it's pretty safe.
Yeah. That's good.
Turn this into spikes. 4 spikes, that's something. Be careful, Spike. The blood moon rises again.
She's gone from London to New Zealand.
She sounds kind of Australian, she always did. Both Spike and Zelda. Because basically
just your impression.
What they both sound like is someone who can't do a British accent doing a British accent. Like, if I don't know why they didn't hire British voice actors for The Legend of Zelda. Like, if you want to just go American, fine, go American and have them do American, but don't hire Americans to do a British accent. If you want a British accent, hire a British person. I guess the truth is, the Americans and the Japanese won't really notice or care. Look around.
That's terrifying actual, like, common sense.
Yeah. And then obviously, at most, the British are a market of, 60 million.
Yeah. But a lot of people like the British sound.
Yeah, and there are a lot of very good British voice actresses who would have done that fine. Get what's her name from Doctor Who, who's in Xenoblade. She'd be a fine Zelda.
Yeah.
Basically, just have her do exactly the same voice she does in Xenoblade. No problem.
Yeah, but you can't be copying Xenoblade.
No,
you're copying Xenoblade.
And that's also... I mean, first off, you know that the map designers from Xenoblade were drafted in to do the map for Breath of the Wild, and it shows. But also, yeah, it's then I won't be able to do the thing where it's like, this is animated, and with watching a trailer, not knowing what it's for, the Nintendo Direct being like, it's animated, it's got British voice actors, this is almost certainly Xenoblade, and then you see people running around with laser swords and a mech-on thing, and like, definitely at this stage. But yeah, I think I called it, for the Xenoblade 3 trailer, I think I called it something like 10 seconds in. And yeah, British bloke going, living to fight and fighting to live, that is the way of our people. I'm like, yep, Xenoblade.
You're also a fucking nerd, though.
I mean, yes, fair. Can't believe they fucking announced, like, 3 days after I recorded the first episode of my Xenoblade series.
That's the way they do these things.
I know. Because then I could have, like, very much opened with, like, hey, I'll have finished most of this story by the time Xenoblade comes out. Though perhaps don't play a Xenoblade game at launch, because those games need the ability to Google stuff. Honestly, and Xenoblade 2 was really bad for that. That it just had, like, so much shit that was just... The game's tutorials were just abysmal. And so there's just so much stuff where you'd have no idea.
Which would you prefer? Fish tacos or chili dogs? I think chili dogs. I think they're probably going to be a better shout.
Alright, I've nearly finished this trench now. If you've got a moment, will you nip into the furnace, grab any forged iron that's in there, and spike it up in your inventory?
Furnace. Forged iron.
Every 4 will make a spike, so you can make some stuff. There's no point waiting because it takes so long to make them that it takes like a minute and a half to make 1 spike.
I can apparently craft 8.
Cool, handy.
Actually, I'm making blueberry pies.
You can set the workbench doing spikes if you want. Then it doesn't interfere with anything in your inventory.
No.
Oh, right.
This is in the campfire.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, it's nice that the workbench doesn't limit itself to workbench recipes. That you can do anything you can do in your pocket there, which is nice.
Yeah, sadly we need corn.
Still.
It's such a limiting factor.
I know, it's just funny because, like, obviously this isn't a criticism of you, but you've been growing corn for the last, like, week, basically. But it just seems like it just grows so slowly.
Yeah.
Which is appalls, frankly. We're going to continue this world through to day 28.
Hell yeah.
As in, we're not going to start a new one or anything, yeah.
Oh no. I think it's worth doing day 28 and then we can think about...
Well, we'll try and do the new one with some other people, yeah. Who knows? The dragon may return from his overseas voyages at some point and can be reincorporated into the channel. Or we can just, record it in the middle of the night so we can sync with him in California.
I'm okay with this.
I'm not. I like
Why?
sleep. Yeah, today is tomorrow relative to last recording for the viewer. Wow, that was a fucking dumb sentence, but there we go. Yeah, we recorded until the sprite got too drunk to do anything useful at 3 AM. That's actually a hell of a bit of work. I'm looking now, I've finished my leveling off, and it looks very cool. That I've just made that into a vertical cliff face. Perfect.
Handy.
I'm going to put a spike at each end of it.
I would, yeah.
Just where it goes into the trench itself. Just because then if people are channeled up that way, they'll get poked. Put one there.
That's the poking.
Right, 6 o'clock. What time does stuff kick off? 10?
10.
Cool, I'm going to use this chance to go to the toilet in real life when I'm back home. You happy for the ladder to be disassembled?
I was going to go down and do some spikes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it there for now. But we need to remember to take it, because zombies can absolutely use ladders.
Yes.
We used to think they didn't, and we have been proved
Well,
foolish.
I
every
remember.
time. Have you got my B&Q hammer?
Yes, and also go into the food chest and pick out all the food that's on the left. It's all for you.
There you go. Yeah, B&Q hammer, drop it, and any wood you've got. Because I am gonna upgrade the roof as much as I can, just with the wooden rocks and shit that we have got.
Yep.
Forge.
Is that food enough for you?
Yes, I'm basically fully full, so.
No, is that going to be enough for you for tonight?
Yeah, I am fully full, so. I shouldn't get that hungry over the course of a night.
And don't forget to have some coffee on your person.
Yeah, I have got a coffee, but yes, I want a little bit more. You're right. Let's make some iron arrowheads. Are you alright for arrows, or do you not really use them anymore? I guess you're all just on bullets, aren't you?
I'm mostly on bullets. I have 117.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, and...
And what?
I'm going to get some elixir. We have tons of it.
I'm going to keep some cement mix on me as well for rapid repairs, if needed.
Ooh, it's getting spooky.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's getting a bit red.
Love your disgust.
So I got shotgun with 250 shots, compound bow with about 100 when I'm done, hunting rifle with 316.
Want me to destroy this? Oh, drawbridge is down.
Oops, sorry, that was me. Whoops. What are you
Do you want me
destroying?
to destroy the
Sildur!
wooden ladder while I'm climbing up?
Yeah, I think I'm done. Actually, no, we might still do some spikes. Leave it up. No, yeah,
I
you're
left
right.
it.
Okay, yeah.
It's up to you now.
Oh, good.
And Doctor, where are you?
On the base.
Have this and take this when the main thing arrives. Are you near me?
Yep.
There you go. Take
Recall.
that and drink it just before.
What is it?
Um,
Enhances range damage. Nice. You too.
You get rid of the blunderbuss ammo.
Nope.
No, it's here.
It should still be hanging around because I need that to make shotgun shells anyway. So. It's quite
Oh,
handy
do you
thing.
use it for shotgun shells?
Yeah, so don't bin it or anything.
I was gonna carry a blunderbuss just in case, but
Yeah, no, go ahead. I've got 150 shots for my thing. I will not get through that many. I don't think I can fire that many shots in a night.
I've also got 64.
Have you laid all the
shotgun
spikes you want to lay?
shells. Yes.
Okay, I'll make a few more. One more apparently, and spike. And then yeah, I'll make you a mini bike if we as a celebration if you survive the night. If we both do.
I was gonna say, you're planning on killing me off.
It's a risk. I'm not gonna rule it out at this stage.
Don't forget that while you can drink grain alcohol, don't.
Why not?
It just makes you drunk and woozy.
Ooh, that sounds like fun for the battle. Yes, for the battle is what I said. That's what I meant. Right. Bringing down the ladder.
Alright.
That's not the right tool for the job.
That before.
You all leveled up.
Yep.
It's also not... Have you got the fire axe I gave you?
It's in the cupboard on the leftmost box.
What?
Where I am.
Okay.
The box that's mostly left.
Yeah,
As
I
you
got
look
it
at
now.
it,
Yeah,
there's
I
one
did.
that's more
Right,
left
you
than
did.
the rest.
You didn't say where I am initially, so that was the problem. There we go.
Do we want to have some wood frames in case we fall?
Probably a good idea.
You'll have to give me some wood because you stole all mine. Did.
Well, I've got a lot of things to do at the moment and not that much longer to do it in, so...
Fine. Am I missing any 9mm ammo?
You should have hundreds.
No, as in... I have 600.
Yeah, then no, not to my
64.
knowledge.
Yeah,
Most of it should have
that's
been
fine.
in the thingy. In the... What's it called? Workbench. But you took that a while ago, I think.
Cool.
Right, behind you, I've got some frames for you. Hold on. There's your emergency frames. Not the same. And let's just do some last minute upgrades.
Yeah, make sure you got repair kits and health on your person.
Yep. 22 repair kits, no less, so.
And you've got your hunting rifle, haven't you?
Yep. Got a hunting rifle, got a shotgun, got a AK, got a... That's it. But yeah, the AK will be for, you know, more mowing down hordes of things. Like this, the rifle is much more accurate, but slow.
Yeah.
Because it's like a one-shot bolt action.
If you have a silencer, take it off.
I don't have a silencer. Not a silencer kind of guy, you may have realised. Over the years.
No.
Quiet you. It's cool having actual concrete floors here.
About to be a horde o'clock.
Yep. This is literally
Drink
just...
your goo pretty soon.
Yep, everything's ready to roll. I'm literally just doing this as something to do to pass the time.